Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. You have to mind if you can hear the hoover in the background, it shouldn't be on for too much longer, but my dad's hoovering upstairs because he's in one of them moods to clean. So today I am doing a WIP and Chat while working still on Snow Queen, and I've really not got that far on it, to be fair. Just get the symbol that I'm working on. I'll do this one, the downwards arrow. I'm using my white tray because I like my white tray. It's probably my favourite because it's just nice to see the colours on it. And I'm also using my pen from the Diamond Painting Pen Shed. I want some more of these because they are brilliant for single placing rounds. I really like the tips on the rounds, so yeah, they are my favourite like single placing round pen. So I need some more wax actually on it. So I've been very quiet again, as you may have noticed. I mean, I did post, well, I'm going to post because I'm recording this on Saturday. I'm going to post a video today, and then this, you know, this is Happy Monday to you guys, because it's coming out on Monday. But the reason being, to be honest, is I've just been really busy. So it was the week after half term, first full week at school done. So you know what, I haven't even, and it's only right this second where I'm contemplating how big of a milestone that actually is. I've never ever, I mean, apart from we don't do Fridays, I've never done more than like 2 days in a row or 2 days in a week at school. And I've done it now. I've done it before, and I've taught a full timetable, which most people haven't done. But I've kind of been chucked in at the deep end because one of the teachers has been put on paternity leave. Well, not been put on it, but his babies came. And yeah, so I ended up teaching like all of the classes. That was down to like even observe, and you know, most people in the first week do a lot more observing. Like they say, on average, you know, see your class a few times. My nails have gone to shreds, by the way. But yeah, I've done a full week at school. I'm so happy. It's been tiring. That's hence why the reason you haven't had videos, because obviously doing a full week means planning a full week as well, which is busy. And you really got to think when you're training about how you're planning, because that's what they want you to do. Like most teachers, when you are qualified teachers, you just kind of take your slides as you plan, you know, but they encourage you to think about your questioning that you're asking, your pupil focuses and things like that. So, and you are being observed when you are delivering a lesson, so you end up spending a lot of time planning a lesson, a good few hours per lesson, I would say. So yeah, it's just been so busy, and I've just not had time. I've not even diamond painted it all this week. I am going to have a proper chill day today to diamond paint and to get videos. That's today's job. Today's job is videos done, which I've recorded all my unboxings that have come in, because I've been very fortunate to have been gifted a lot to unbox. So I did sit there and do the unboxings, although I've got a really bad back. Oh my goodness, it's okay how I'm sat right now, but when I'm like leant over or anything, oh, ow. So I'm hoping that, you know, gets better by Monday. But I currently, yeah, I have a really bad back. Sorry that you can't see what I'm doing. I'm off the screen and I've just realised. I'm over here, look. And these. I've just done took 2 sections off like last week. I just thought I might as well just do a full row. Doesn't hurt anything. Obviously I've done 2 sections because I already did the section before. But I think that might be, you know, how I kind of go about it now. Just take off a full row and just try and do across it all. Because it does overall make you go quicker. Because you're not, you know, when you've done a colour, that's it, it's done for the entire row. Whereas if you just do section by section, you're actually getting out that colour 3 times. If it's in all 3 sections, obviously. But with this, because it does only have 33 colours in a big 42 by 125. Oh no, it's 42, sorry, 125's one with metal for, this one's 42 by 90, I want to say, something like that, 95 or something. But either way, it's still a huge painting for 33 colours, so, you know, most colours are in, or the popular, like the blue colours like this is in every single section. So it just saves me getting it out, putting it back in. So, what was I saying? It's the question. Yeah, I've just been really, like, busy. So, not had time to diamond paint. Not had time to do anything. So, came Saturday, I thought, packed orders last night. Like, orders, sorry, they are going out really slow. Because I've not had a time to myself to sit and think. So, I'm trying to get on top of that. It will be a case now that we do it on a Friday night, Saturday morning, and all orders like that we've done that week will go out on a Friday night or a Saturday morning. Well, they'll all go out on a Saturday morning, but we might pack them Saturday before we take them to the shop, or Friday and then take them to the shop on Saturday. But yeah, they'll all be leaving on Saturdays. And I am trying to get back onto track, and I do have to apologise because it's not fair on people, and I am very aware of that. You're waiting on your orders. This week's been horrendous, which I hope that you guys understand. But by horrendous, I just mean in terms of it's been new. It's been a new experience, like juggling my time. You know, you've got to think about how you've got to spend your time, like what you need to be doing, and you've got a list as long as your arm, and it's like what needs priority, what doesn't, etc, etc. So it can be stressful, but I think I have a good idea now how to proceed, which is great. That's what we need. So, yeah, with that being said, hopefully I'll be back on track now. Like, it is just getting videos edited. Because I've done most of them, apart from my WIP and Chats that I do weekly. So, yeah, today I'm going to edit videos and I'm going to diamond paint, and that's it. Sorry, I just need a drink. And then Sunday, tomorrow, I'm going to get lessons planned in. I've got some work to do for university, the course, so I'll do that. And yeah, breathe is what I need to do. I need to breathe more. So, first of all, house stuff. Because I know you're all wondering what is happening. It has been since like September when I told you that we'd like found a house, hasn't it? Which is a long while ago, really, but anybody that has bought, sold houses knows how long the process actually can take. But the issue is that we've got right now is I think we are literally waiting on 2 documents. One from the land registry and one from the council. And I just fear the council are going to take the absolute mick with getting the documentation to the solicitors. And I don't even know where we can begin to chase it. So that is stressing me out a little bit, I do have to admit. Yeah, it's really stressful, but otherwise we are literally just waiting on that. Like, and James phoned up the other day. For God's sake, Dad, stop hoovering. James phoned up the other day and he did confirm that once that is like, once they have the documentation which is required from the mortgage for the mortgage provider, once they have that, we can literally set like a completion date in like 1 to 2 weeks. Which is just what we want, right? We just want to be like, okay, let's complete. But it's just stressful. We did, however, because we know it is drawing nearer, we did go and get our settee and buy our carpets. Carpets we can just about wait on, you know, like that's okay to be like, we can't do that week, can we leave it until we've got the keys. The sofa, right now the lead times are like 20 odd weeks. It's saying it's going to come in February. So I was like, I'm not leaving it any longer, because it's just going to be more and more time that we're without a sofa. I ideally wanted one coming for Christmas, but that's not going to happen. So it will be bean bags for us. We'll have to buy some bean bags, which is annoying, because obviously then, I mean, not that my house is going to be completely done anyway, but I'll just feel like I can't even have people around at Christmas, which is sad. But anyway, it's a good thing though, because if people do want to come around, I'll be like, well, there's nowhere for you to sit, so soz. But hopefully, I mean, it'll come just like after Christmas, in like January, is my actual hope. But obviously if we're not in the house, then yeah, I want it to come in February, right? I can't see, I mean, the mortgage offer only lasts for like 6 months, so surely they've got to, I mean, I've heard horror stories obviously before of people that have then had to like reapply for the mortgage offers because it's taken so long with the solicitors, but it should be straightforward, and solicitors annoy me. James got it completely right where he said, you know, lawyers, and no offence if you are a lawyer, but it's like jobs that not necessarily, you know, need a lawyer or a conveyancer or anything like that to do. They've just made like a job for themselves, like, oh yes, you have to, when buying a house, you have to get a solicitor, a conveyancer. Why? Why can't we just have it so it's a simple, easy process? Why does it have to be so complicated? People have made it complicated just to give these people jobs, just to make this a job. Because yeah, otherwise you wouldn't need conveyancers, you wouldn't need solicitors. Everything's just so complicated and it just does my head in. Like, seriously. People can go right and buy cars for the price of a house, and even that doesn't take the same amount of rigmarole. Even if you need to finance it in some way. It just makes no sense. Anyway, I'm sure there is sense behind it, but it just annoys me. I think it annoys everybody, doesn't it? Let's be honest. But yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying all round. But yeah, we did find the sofa. We went and got the sofa. Decided on the carpets. That was last week. So yeah, we're I think that's what's making it more annoying though, is because we're in a good position now to move. Like, we've got our stuff, the main stuff we need. So it's like, just get a move on. Simple really, isn't it? Dear. So, other things going off. I have been to 3 concerts last week. Yeah, I know. So I went to, this is another reason you didn't get a WIP and Chat, guys. So Thursday we went to JLS. I went with my best friend Ellie, who we absolutely adore JLS. We were front row. It was incredible. It was one of the best nights of my life. Because they were so close. They were physically like looking at you, staring at you, waving to you. I've got videos, and I managed to scream to Marvin, who is literally like Ellie's favourite. Like, he was like patting himself down with the towel, and I like screamed at him to give Ellie his towel, and he did it. Because of me. Oh, I'm the best friend. I should literally win like best friend of the year just for that. Yeah, thanks Ellie. You know, I'm expecting a good Christmas present this year. Thanks. Because of me, she got his towel. Yeah, it was amazing. Sung my heart out. Nobody's like in front of me blocking my vision. It was just incredible. It was the best night. And then I went back on Friday to watch them again. So this was because my auntie got 4 tickets for her daughter, and then one of her old friends and the friend's mum. Well, they weren't going anymore, so my auntie asked me a few months back if we would go with them. So I said sure. So me and my mum was going with them, and then my cousin Charlotte had her Halloween party, because obviously it was Halloween last week, got moved to the Friday. So then Charlotte decided to go to the Halloween party instead of the concert. 'Cause she, to be honest, I didn't really know why she got tickets in the first place, because I didn't think she was that huge of a fan. Like, I thought she was a fan, but not quite like the same level as myself. So it ended up just being me, my mum, my auntie Rachel. My auntie doesn't even know a single JLS song, or she knows of them. Like, she can maybe just sing like a line of the chorus sort of thing. My mum very similarly. I mean, she's heard it a lot more because I've played them a lot and stuff like that. But she's still not, you know, she couldn't care less about being front row, put it that way. She wouldn't have spent extra money to be front row like I did. So their thing was, and obviously I'd already seen it the night before as well, so nothing was that new to me. So we all just decided that actually the best way to do this is to just get drunk. Yeah, so we had like 2 pints of cider each, 2 bottles of wine shared between 3 of us. Then decided, when we were absolutely hammered from that, to go back to my auntie's after the concert. So we didn't actually get home till like 3 AM in the morning. Bearing in mind as well that the next day I was meant to be going to our new house to measure up. So I got absolutely bladdered, woke up being sick, went to the house being sick. I was physically being sick in the car before we showed up at the house. And I remember saying to James, like, I need to be sick again, just because, like, in between being sick, I can last about 10 minutes before I need to again. So I'm like, if I be sick now, I might be able to get through the entire house. But then it got to the end of it, we come down the stairs, we're like, yeah, we're done. And they wanted to chat to us, and then I'm like, 1 minute, and had to step outside, straight outside my new house's front door, and be sick on the ground. Yeah, it was the classiest moment of my life, I have to admit. Yeah, I was hanging. I was actually hanging out of my arse. There is no other way to describe that. I wasn't really embarrassed, I'll be honest. You know, it's what we've got to do, isn't it, you know? It's just life. And the guy we're buying the house off was like, legend. I'm like, thank you. Yeah, I don't feel like it right now, but thanks anyway. So yeah, that was embarrassing. So all day Saturday I was being sick. I ended up sleeping for 90% of the day because I felt that bad. So then Sunday it was like playing catch up. Like, I had lessons to plan. I still didn't feel brilliant because I did overdo it like quite a bit. So overall, yeah, don't do what I did, you know. I think that's sound advice. Don't get as drunk as I did. Plus I know I can't handle alcohol, that's the thing as well. I know full well that if I'm not one of these people that can just be sick like once and it's like over and done with. Like, I am one that's sick and sick and sick and sick and just keeps being sick. I couldn't get down a single bit of food. But then the rest of this week I've had takeaways all day, every day, so I've probably gained all that weight back on, to be honest. But anyway, you only live once, right, guys? And then it gets even worse. So then we were at Steps on Tuesday, you know, tragedy when the beard is gone and you can't go on. That's Steps. We went to see them with my Auntie Rachel again and my mum. So I was like, right, it is a Tuesday evening. I am teaching tomorrow. I must not get drunk. Okay, I was like, fact, cannot have alcohol. I had one cider actually, but I know one cider I'm fine with. Like, there is not an issue with me having just one cider. So I was like safe in that. So, we were sat there and we were in really good seats actually. So we were at the side of the stage, just a few seats up. Oh no. Right. Guys, my battery is going to go. Because I don't even know, it just don't even last that long. So, I will leave this Steps thing for now. I will continue to diamond paint, and then when my battery's fully charged, I will come on, I will tell you, and we can continue this WIP and Chat. Okay, so in the space of waiting for my battery to charge, I've had lunch. I have done all of this diamond painting from where it was last time. So yeah, it takes the mick to charge the camera battery. So anyway, I won't keep you waiting for what happened at Steps. Pretty certain that was what we were talking about. It has literally been like maybe 3 hours. So we went and we were sat really close to the stage. And at like the side and a few rows up, so like row G or whatever. And was the one that was sat by like the railing. And like to the side underneath you could see all like the tour boxes and everything. And then I bent down to pick up my drink, to have a drink, and my phone was in the top pocket of like my jacket, and it came straight out, went over the railing, fell, you know, probably the equivalent of like a flight of stairs, but straight down onto these tour boxes, bounced off them, went down a gap. I was like, oh my god, no. Luckily it didn't break. And luckily we managed to get it back. We had to wait to the end of the concert because there was people like stood by the side, but they wouldn't have heard us. So we waited until the concert ended, and then we were going, excuse me, I'm trying to get someone. We eventually got them, and they managed to pass my phone back up, and it was fine. And I was like, oh my goodness, what? How is that fine? But it was. So yeah, that happened, which was eventful. I've also been wearing my contact lenses this week, and that's been going really well. I mean, now my nails look disgusting. I need to sort them out. I don't know what I'm going to do, but now I've like got rid of the tips, because that's what happened. The tips on them were like just the acrylic, like there was no longer like the plastic nail that they put on, because they'd grown too much. So my actual nail was coming away from the acrylic, so all the tips I could just basically just break them off. And when I did that, oh my gosh, it makes taking out my contact lenses a million times easier. So maybe I just need to start getting them painted. To be honest, I have moments right with my nails where I like them to be done, I like them to be fake nails, and then I go from that to I really don't want them on anymore, and then it goes back again. So it's a bit of a pain. I just, you know, hate them like this, like they are right now, where they look scruffy. So I definitely need to do something about them. So yeah, I've only got like a few more colours in all of this section to do, which is great. Honestly, I tell you what, Mandie Manzano goes super fast. I'll be moving down definitely to the next level. Probably get quite a bit more done today actually. I need to film this and then, like I said, get straight on to editing. Oh, I'll tell you what did just happen though. So I was sat here diamond painting, waiting for my camera battery to charge up. My brother phones me and says, because he's gone to York with his new bird, and he was like, oh, I'm in the White Company. I love the White Company, right? He's like, is there anything, because I realised I've not got you anything for moving out, like a housewarming. And he was like, what would you like? And I said, well, I like candles, and I like they have an electric diffuser there that I've been wanting. You know, I says, but really, Daniel, it doesn't matter, like whatever you're happy to get, sort of thing. It's like, it's really sweet of you to offer. Honestly, don't tell him, but he can be really sweet, and I do really love my brother, but sometimes he can just be a dick. Like, and I shouldn't be swearing, but there's no other way to describe him. Sometimes, like, we get on sometimes and we have a good time, and then we also have our moments where we're just arguing and we just don't get along. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I move out. We'll see if he comes round. Because I would like to see him as much as I can, really. I don't want to become isolated from people. I mean, like, I know I'm not going to see people as much. And I know, but like, there's certain people like my mum and James's mum and stuff where we know, like, they will be wanting to come around and stuff. Like, I know we won't be isolated from them. To be honest, they're probably going to be to the other extreme where it's going to probably be more annoying them constantly when we come around, especially like my mum and dad. I definitely can see, well, not my dad, I could definitely see the both of them being like quite regularly wanting, and me having to be like, no, you need to stop, you know, we're busy, like, you can't always see me. But then I see like my brother being someone that, and I don't want this to happen, but like that I just won't see at all, really, because I barely see him now and we live in the same house. But maybe it'll open his eyes a bit more that because he actually has to come round, you know what I mean? Speaking of my mum though, everybody's like people see the videos where my mum's on them. Like, oh my gosh, I love your videos with your mum. She's getting such a big head, you all need to stop it. It's annoying. Because she's like, oh, I'm really good. It's like, whatever, mother. I hope you guys know what you are creating. You're creating a monster, someone that thinks, well, she's like that anyway. My mum is one of them people that literally will, because people do laugh at her when she says jokes or whatever, and then she goes off like she's the funniest person in the world, and she's like, I'm so funny, and then she'll say something that's completely not funny but still be like, I'm so funny. It's like, that wasn't funny though, mum. Like, she takes it too far. Like, she just carries on trying to make jokes up, but they were funny because they were spontaneous. Like, nah, you're just pushing it. She does that all the time. So then when you guys are like, oh, I love videos with your mum in, she's like, oh, I'm just fantastic, aren't I? Oh dear Lord, I have to put up with it though, you guys don't need to. To be fair, like, it's not really been a chance of me getting her on them recently. Because we're passing each other by really with schedules. And then obviously when I move house, I might need to, I'm sure she'll still have me kitting up and down. So I might have to have her like bring them round to my house. Not that she will. I can guarantee she'll complain again. You come here. But I'll try. I'll be like, no, for a video people want to see you, mum. Yeah. If you see my Instagram, I am doing a little mystery painting from Roe Diamonds. Although the video is just one of them it's an unboxing video. I didn't kit it up because I'm just working out the bags. There's literally like 10 colours in it, something like that. And there's hardly anything, it's only a little 20 by 20. So I didn't bother kitting it up. I don't really know what I'm going to do with all these diamonds. I need like another way to store, like, because I've got my ABs and I took all my ABs out of my normal storage and I thought, oh, I'll put them with these ABs. But then I'm getting a bit of a collection of special diamonds now. I've got a few paintings of special diamonds. So I really need to have a think about how I can store them. I don't think there's enough to do like my normal storage. I don't know. Who knows? So that'll be something to think about. I've banished James downstairs because he came home. He was the one that brought me my lunch. He was at his mum and dad's doing the printing and getting an order out, and he came back. He was like, because our post office is at a Tesco, so he phones me, "Do you want anything bringing from Tesco?" I was like, "Well, you can get us a meal deal for lunch." So he brought that back, and while we're waiting for the camera battery to charge, we've been watching Sex Education, which is funny. But then the cameras, like the battery went green, so I was like, I need to get it charged because I need to get it done so I can, you know, edit everything today and get them put up. And yeah, I was like, pass me the battery. And then he says, "Oh, what, so I need to be quiet now, do I?" I said, "Well, actually, you need to go downstairs." The thing is, right, I mean, granted, you know, he will be able to hear this if he watched my YouTube. He doesn't, but if he did, he would be able to hear what I'm saying. It's not like I'm saying anything bad. But I don't know, it feels like a bit of a... I'm talking to you guys, do you know what I mean? We're having a conversation and I'm not wanting to direct it at him, and if he were in the room, I kind of would be, you know? So it's just like, no, this is my private time to just talk to all my lovely friends over here on YouTube. And yeah, he can buzz off. So I told him, okay, I'll just be another 10-15 minutes, that's all. Because I've already done like 20 minutes of it today. So I said, just go downstairs, sit, watch a video on YouTube on your phone. So yeah, don't think he was very happy about that. But it's just tough, isn't it? Anyway, I think I'm just going to finish these E's and then I will get off. But I'm pretty impressed with how much I've done. Yeah. I think I could, you know, at least get a bit more done today, for definite. But I know I'm going to want them up, and well, that's another thing I need to buy, and it cost a fortune. I think I paid £75 for the frame for one worth melting for. So I need another 3 of them for all these, for the spare room. So it's going to cost a fortune, but it'll be worth it because they'll look gorgeous, won't they? Although I'm going to be really annoyed because you know how I screwed up the dimensions of that other frame, so I ended up having to get a second one because I did it 45 rather than 42 centimetres wide. Well, I've just bought my mum and dad a picture to fit in that one. And they brought it down from the loft because that's where one worth melting for is. Because James never put it up. Like, when did I finish that? March? And he never put it up. It's been in the loft all this time. But they brought down the frame for that picture that I got my mum. And there's like scratches and stuff on it. So if that one is scratched and things, well, put it this way, James's life ain't going to be worth living because there'll be hell to pay. Because I'd be like, you were meant to put that up. You were meant to put that on my wall. It was not meant to be up in the loft to get bashed around. I'd be furious. So let's all hope and pray that it's still nice. I should go and check actually. But yeah. I will not be happy. I mean, they're only black frames, but like the wood underneath, like my mum's is scratched and you could see like a nice little gash on it. I mean, I guess you could get a Sharpie and fill it in, but hers is like up like really high on the wall, and she's got it the side, like sideways, so you're not actually, you know, staring at it eye level. Whereas these are going to go straight down my wall, so you kind of are. So I'm just hoping it's fine. Anyway, so I have only got 3 more to place. So we will leave it there for today, guys. So, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, and of course watching. And until next time, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.